Alright, so in this video tutorials, we are going to look at how we can be able to make this beautiful music flyer. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. So when you open your PIXELLAB, and you have to first clear this particular stuff on your screen, that is the text that is found there. You delete them and you start importing your elements. So when you import your element, or when you have to import your element, this is where you start from. You click on the plus sign as usual, and then you head to gallery, and from there you import your element. So the first thing we are going to bring in here is the background, which we use for the design. So the next thing here is to do is to select the background. This is a background created already, and a video we made on that, how to create backgrounds for your designs. So you just click on the check mark and then do not touch anywhere, but just make sure you open it up a bit, and then I hold in here, and then you position it, just open it up a bit, and then this is what you have. So next thing you have to do is to lock your elements. Lock your elements anytime you import them in. So what we are doing next here is to bring in the image of the lady herself. This is what we do. Go back to your gallery, and then you bring in the image of the lady. So this is the image right here. You click on it, head to check mark, and then just make sure you open it a bit. You place it somewhere right here, and when you place your image, make sure you just place your image very well. It is very necessary to place your elements very well. It plays a crucial role in every design you are making. So just place your image this way. It's very good, and then you lock it as usual. Lock them before you cause any problem. So the next thing to do is to actually put your text, which you will type in this. So just head to the plus sign, hit text, and then you place it here, and you just edit it by writing music, and you have something like this. Increase the size a bit, just increase the size a bit, and then you place it somewhere right here. Then you head to the font. We are going to change the font of the music, so we are just going to change the font of the music. So we look for a nice font. So let's use this particular font right here, Navis. So we'll click on it, click on OK, and then we have something nice here like this, or something nice here like this. So what you simply do is to just make it caps. So you go back to the text effect, and you click on this two letters here. You click on it this way, and you have your text being in caps like this. So just make sure you position it in the middle as usual. So you come to relative position, click on it, and you hit on this one. You have your text placed this way. So just make sure you arrange it well. If there's a need to reduce the size, you reduce it, and then you place your text. Very nice. So what you are going to do is to lock them again. Then you have something like this. The next text here is to actually copy the same text, the music, and then you edit it. Just write fuse. Just type music fuse, and you make it caps as usual, and then you place it somewhere here down below the music, and you have something like, so you make sure you position it at relative position once again, and then you have something like this. So what we are going to do is to change the color of this particular letters. We're going to be making them, we are going to be giving them yellow color. So let's go to color, then we select yellow. We're going to use yellow for them. Where is it? So just look for yellow. Okay, so we have something like this, and we go to stroke. So we enable stroke. We are going to make the stroke color red. So we have it this way. We go to the fuse tool, the same thing applies to it. So you just make sure you change the color to yellow. Change the color to yellow, and you go to stroke, give it a stroke, and then make sure the stroke color is red. So you have something like this. You're good to go. So the last thing here before we can put in the other element which we do is we have to write in the Thursday, if that is right here, the Thursday. So we just type in, bring in another text, place it somewhere here, then you edit and just type Thursday, make it caps, then you increase the size and place it somewhere right here. I'm going to change the font. The font we are using is this one. Go to my font, it's Hector Green. That's the font we are using here. The font is right here, Hector Green is the name of the font. Click on it, check mark. So increase the size. We're going to be increasing the size of these writings to make it look very large. We're going to make it look very large. So just make sure it looks very large, and we place it somewhere here. Then we're going to use the relative position. Click on this. It has been positioned in the middle. So the next thing here to do is to take it to the back. We're going to take it to the back of the lady. Take it to the back of the lady. So just take it to the back of the lady, something like this. Then we copy it again. Then when you copy, don't touch anywhere, just go to relative position, and then you click on this, and you simply make sure that you bring it down a bit this way. Just bring it down a bit this way. Make sure it is well placed, and then you click on the relative position. So you make sure that it is well seated on the other text, the one behind it, so you can see it. So what we are going to do is to go to opacity. We're going to reduce the opacity of the second one we made. We're going to be reducing the opacity of the second one we made. That is this one. I'm going to be reducing its opacity. So let's position it very well. Okay. So I think it's cool here right now. So we are going to reduce the opacity. So reduce the opacity of the second one, and this is the result you are having. This is the result you are getting. So just make sure that your opacity is reasonable enough that everything will be visible, and it shouldn't be too much to interact with the lady's face. And again, so this is cool. You have it this way. So you go to the text effect or the layer panel, just lock them. Make sure you lock your element. You can see I've locked all my elements. With this, I have no problem. Nothing can move again on the screen. So you go to your gallery again. So let's head back to the gallery. Plus sign, and then you click on gallery, and then you bring in the shape. This one. This is a custom shape I made, and we can use it for the design. So just click on the check mark, increase the the text, the shape a bit. Sorry, let's increase the shape a bit, not text. So when we increase the shape a bit, we place it down here, and then we head to text again, click, bring in text. We are going to write in something there. So with this, you have to write either your brand name or any name that you think is good for you. So I'll just write at max graphics. Then I click on the check mark. I go to the fonts. I select the hectare green again, which I used. So let's go to recent, look for hectare green, click on the check mark, and I have the text here. So we are going to be changing this. First, let's lock the shape, if not that it will begin moving. So we just make sure we reduce the size a bit. Let's reduce the size so that it can fit into the shape. So 36, 35 isn't bad. Place it this way. We are changing the color of the text to yellow. Let's see if that will work for us. Let's see if we change it to yellow. Place it down a bit. I think it's too much. The size is too much, so let's reduce it a bit and add. To 30. So depending on how long your name is, that influence all these things we are doing here. So you just place it this way. Very well. And then I really want the video to be long. That's why I'm so fast with all I'm doing. Just copy that same text, then edit it, and just type live stream, make it caps again. Then you bring it down here, just place it somewhere here. So I think we have to increase our shape. It looks so small, and that is what is giving us the problem. So let's increase the size of it. So you can see as I've increased the size of the shape, things are working out. So as I said, it depends on the name or what you are putting inside the shape that actually influences this thing. So what you simply do is look at the shape, and then the name you are typing there, will it actually enter, and then you just make sure you work it out and take your time, and then place your element very nicely. So we have this already done this way. So the next thing to do is to actually, let's just copy it again, because it's the same text we're going to use for the time there that I use. So just type the time, pick up this, and you type 2:30. That's the time the streaming will be going on. So 2:30 p.m. You click on this one to make the PM caps. So you just bring it down this way, and then you increase the size. Just increase the size somewhere, something like this, not bad. Or let's reduce it. So something like this is not bad. We are changing the color to white. It's your preference that here, and once the color is actually working well with the background, we can change the color to white, and you can also make sure the color remains this way, but I prefer we make the color white. So let's just change the color to white. So we have something like this. We are good to go. So this is just all here. The last thing is to just import the elements, the rest of the elements. So you head back to your gallery and you bring in the elements. So we are going to bring in this particular element, this emoji sign. Click on the check mark and we place it right here. Just make sure you send it to the back. Send it to the back of the element so that it wouldn't be sent to the back of the writings or the text. So this is where we are going to place it. You reduce the opacity, go to opacity, reduce the opacity so that it will blend to the background a bit. So you have something like this. So 35 is not bad. Then you lock it again and just look for the lock it. It's right here. You lock it to avoid any movement. You go to your gallery again and then you import, I think this one here, and just make sure you click on the check mark. You are placing it right here. Just place it right here. Reduce the size a bit. Reduce the size and then you place it where the light effect is. Place it on, let it cover where the light effect is. And then you send it to the back again. Send it to the back of the rest of the elements. But make sure it shouldn't go behind the background. But it should go behind the lady. And then what you do is to also reduce the opacity again so that it will blend into the light effect. And see something like this. So I think with this 12 is not bad. Then you simply copy that same one and you place it on the light effect right here again, and then you have something like this. So what you do is to just lock them. Make sure you lock them. So let's lock them right away. Just lock them and then we have something like this right here, which is looking very good. So I think the last thing here to do before we can save our work is to import the last element, which is that particular light effect that is in the design. So we head to our gallery again and then we pick that particular effect, click on check mark, increase the size a bit and just place it somewhere here. Place it somewhere here, something like this. You can see how I place it. Just place it somewhere like this and then you move it to the back again, because you can't leave your design like this. Move it to the back of the lady. Let it go behind the lady and some of the text. So let's make sure it's behind the lady this way, and the Thursday as well. So we have something like this. So just make sure you move it and increase the size again. Increase the size and then you place it somewhere right here. It's not bad. Somewhere right here is not bad. So just place it. So we have something like this, and all you need to do is to just make sure it's well placed this way, and then you are good to go. So that is, we are almost done with our design here. And lock your element, as I always say, lock it. This right here, lock it, and then I think everything is well placed now. So this is what we have come about, and then you can easily just save your work. And thank you for watching this video. This Max Graphics, your online graphics school. See you in the next video.